Hey guys, what's up? It's jjaaxxthelegend here. Today I'm here with another Minecraft Redstone tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make an automatic Minecraft wool farm. Now in this tutorial here, I'm going to be showing you guys how to build two different types of wool farms. The one here, which I'm showing you, it is a regular version. It is too high, or two layers tall, and it doesn't use too many materials. It is also great for multiple sheep of different types of colours, and is good for a larger area, and when you're a bit further into the game. Now on the other hand, this is a micro farm that I'll be showing you. It is great for either early game, or if you know you're not going to be using masses of wool. But it only takes up a 4x3 area, and is super resource efficient, only using one hopper and one hopper in minecart, and then the rest is pretty easy to get, using an observer, a dispenser, and a piece of redstone. But we're going to start with a smaller micro version. But if you do want to go straight ahead to the regular version, there should be timestamps. So the materials you'll need will appear on your screen now, with the micro farm on the left, and the regular farm on the right. Now for the regular farm, that's the materials you'll need for one layer, but for 2 layers, you're going to need to double those materials and add a extra few hoppers. Now for this micro one, you want to start with 2 chests in the ground like this to create a double chest. And then behind it, place a hopper going into the back with a rail on top. Then place a hopper in a minecart on top of that rail and then break the rail. Now on all sides except for the front, using any block, I'm going to be using stone, surround it, like this. Then at the front, grab a grass block, place it on top of the chest. You can do this by holding sneak and then clicking on the chest. Place it right there, and then we want to place a piston like this. We want to turn this piston on using a lever, and the block should be pushed into the minecart like this. So when we drop an item on this top block here, it should go into our chest. Now, place an observer at this level here, so that the dot is facing towards the back, facing away from our chest, and the face should be looking into the block here. Then, place a piece of white concrete behind it with a piece of redstone on top, and then a dispenser facing inwards like this. Then we want to surround this grass block with our glass, or any other block. Make sure to not put blocks here, otherwise the grass won't spread up. We need to make sure we have a grass block on one of these sides. Now you can lower your sheep into here, like this. Put your shears in here. Like that. And to get this started, we're going to just shear this sheep like so. And then once it's started, the entire system will begin working. I also suggest adding a cap on the top like this, just so other mobs don't fall in there. You can even use a slab if you prefer. I think that might actually look a bit nicer, so I'll use some quartz slabs on the top. So that's the micro version. Now you could make multiple of these next to each other, and yes, might be smaller than our other version, but it would use more iron and more hoppers. So we're going to go to our regular version now. Now for this regular version, it's going to allow us to have multiple sheep capsules with one collection system, so we'll use less hoppers than if we were to just line up a bunch of these. So we're going to start with a similar process of placing our chest in the ground with a hopper going into it, like this. Then we want to place a powered rail on top of that hopper, then a rail's going across for however many you like. Now remember, each sheep capsule is going to take up 3 blocks of space like this, so you're going to have a sheep capsule here, the 1 block gap, sheep there, 1 block gap, sheep there. So we're going to start marking out these sheep capsules. We're going to have a sheep capsule here, we're going to place it with grass, a sheep capsule here, 1 here, 1 here. So we have a 1 block gap between them all. Then at the end like this, come one out with a powered rail, and of course we want to power that rail. You can power that in any way you want. This one over here, we have to be careful in the way we power it. We have to power it like this, so the hopper doesn't get locked. We also want to put a block on this end here. Now place your minecart with hopper here, and it should be bouncing in between them. So this will allow us to collect all of these sheep capsules wools with only using one hopper and one hopper in minecart. So just to reiterate, you can make this rail as long as you want, but if you do make it longer, you may need to add in some more powered rails to boost the minecart along. You can do work out where you need to add these just by trial and error. And on the side closest to the hopper, you have to have your lever up on the block like this, otherwise you can run into some issues locking this hopper. As well as that, on either side of the capsules there must be a 1 block gap, like this, because we're going to be putting in glass there. Now coming up here, we're going to replicate the system that we did over there. We're going to grab out an observer, clear my inventory, grab out some redstone, and a dispenser. Make sure it is a dispenser and not a dropper. We'll place an observer behind every single one of these pieces of grass, with a white concrete behind them. Piece of redstone on top of that white concrete, making sure it is in cross form, like this, so it's not a dot, it's in cross form. And then place a dispenser on that redstone by holding shift and then clicking it. Do that on all of them. Now that you've got this, you can grab out your glass and create capsules around them like this. We're just going to go too high on all sides. Now in this farm here, grass can grow from the side diagonally up like that. But in this farm we don't have that because no grass is close enough. So we have to add in a few more grass blocks here, 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 and here. Like that. Now we can move in our sheep. We can place our sheep in these capsules here. Place our shears in the back. Doesn't matter what slot they go in as long as they go on the dispenser. And then we will be good. Now eventually this dirt will grow back and then the sheep will be sheared. As you can see there, that's our first sheep sheared. Perfect, and then it'll be stored in our chest here. Now you might be wondering, Jax, how do I stack this farm? Is it tricky, is it easy, or is it hard? Well actually, it's pretty easy. So let's start with it. First thing we need to put on top is this minecart system. So let's grab some white concrete and go 2 blocks up like this, and then create a row going straight across. Like this. And on this side here, the same side you've got your hopper, place another hopper going down, like so. Then move the hopper going 1 back, like this, and create a hopper chain connecting into this bottom hopper down here. Like so. Now if you want to stack this again, we just replicate it all over again by adding in our rail system, doing all of the steps we have done before. Powered rail there, powering it like this, and so on. Now, if you do have a lot of horizontal space, I suggest you expand it out that way first, as it is more resource efficient. So as make it as wide as you can and then go up. Because as you go up, you need to use more and more hoppers. But as you go along, you use more rails, but rails are much cheaper to make than a hopper. Let me just finish this and I'll show you what it should look like when it's done. And once you've stacked it on top, it will look like this. So again, the top and the bottom are exactly the same. The only thing different is how we move these hoppers across. All the items across. We use these hoppers going down the back like this, connecting into our chest. But like I said earlier, it is cheaper to extend it out horizontally. So do that before you go up if you can. But if not, don't worry too much because I have got a tutorial for how you can get infinite iron. Check out that in the description down below. So now you guys know how to build an awesome sheep farm, or wool farm actually. You know how to build a regular one as well as a micro one. So that's going to be the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and remember to subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you guys later. And remember, stay carbonated.